Thank you very much. Thank you to be here. Sorry, yeah, everybody. Good afternoon. I would like, above all, thanks the chairman, the president, and the scientific committee to invite me. We are very many friends here, and I'm very happy to introduce to you this Archangel aligner system. This is, of course, is a technological system of aligners, thanks to the advanced technology CAD/CAM, thanks, of course, digital setup, thanks to the stereolithography model starting from the impression, and, of course, the aligners obviously consist of a progressive series of thermoplastic material, plastic material. And about that, about the material, I'm very happy to introduce for the first time here a new material that we use from 10 months we use is the Vivac from Bayer, the Viva Clear. This is fantastic plastic material, very comfortable, very elastic, good resistance, and clear, very, very clear, very transparent. This is the plastic that we use now. And just for that, I like, with a small video, just to show you the step by step, the process, the working process. Of course, we use a three-shape system for extraoral scanner, from model or from impression, and of course, from that, or intraoral scanner. We use also the intraoral scanner. It depends how the doctor, the orthodontist prefer. Of course, with the OrthoShape system, the technician prepared the setup. And of course, the orthodontist can clearly suggest what kind of the setup he likes. For every step, we have a protocol, of course, of movement, amount the movement, the rotation, the tip, the torque. We prepare a stereolithography model, and upon that we created a liner, and this is ready for the shipping. So the Archangel aligner also is, of course, a technological system. Is a technological Italian system, precisely, and was born almost 10 years ago in 2008, and he has two important originalities. The first is the laboratory national network. Is it that we choose for this? This is a network of laboratory of high level, high experience, and maximum 2 laboratories for every area. So we have now 34 laboratories in all Italy. And this is important because thanks to this laboratory in the area, every doctor, every orthodontist can choose the laboratory that prefer, and often the laboratory is a laboratory known for him, and so the orthodontist, talk with the laboratorist, with the technician, can really has a fantastic relationship, technological relationship between orthodontist and technician. This is really originality, and the same time we have the second important characteristics is that the Archangel has a tutor clinics, not only for the technician, but also for orthodontists. So we have different tutor clinics in all the country, and so in this way, if the tutor clinic can give some suggestion, some advice to the technician and to the orthodontist also, just to have a good quality of the setup and, of course, of the treatment. And these are two important characteristics. So, and the data, the number, this is a true number. The number give us a reason, because in 34 centers, around 200 technicians, in the 2015, the Archangel prepared, built 500,000 aligners. This is true, incredible. And the demonstration that is we are many people here today. And it's around 5,000 cases, 1 year. So, big success about the aligner. I think because the aligner works well, of course, it needs a very good, quality of the laboratory and, of course, of the orthodontist. But because really there is a so huge success about the aligner generally, because I think the aligner responds to an important request from the patient and from the orthodontist. Because the patient normally asks us short return time, low cost, if it's possible, no compliance. This is not a really characteristic of aligner, but aesthetic, comfort, high-tech. And our orthodontist, we ask less chair time, low cost, easy management, high-tech. And I think the aligner responds to the request. But it's very important also for the success to identify the objective of treatment through, of course, patient selection and patient expectation. Because we know today, we saw today, very, very difficult case. No? From Dr. Reinsteinhofer, Dr. Coe, very, very difficult case. But of course, this is a challenge case. We can treat, but with many experience to treat this difficult case. Even if we use in Archangel also auxiliaries, we call hub for rotation, for intrusion, to help the movement, for the torque. And this hub is very, very important. And the orthodontist, in accordance with technician, prepare or suggest where put the hub just to improve the movement of the teeth. Through the application form, of course, digital application form or paper application form. This is not a problem. So there is application form just to send to the technician the information about the case. For example, this is a case from Dr. Alberto Casali, one of our tutors, and this is an app for intrusion in the lower incisor, rotation. And step by step, we arrive quite finished the case. This is his finished phase, but is a good provisional result. So, important, for my opinion, is to have a clear idea about the possibility and the limits, because this direction are typical, are classic. And of course, there are challenge cases in that is more just a little more difficult to join a very good result. But we will join it. I think it's only, I remember, when I treat in lingual orthodontics, do you remember, Pablo? No? At the beginning, 25 years ago, everybody tell us, lingual orthodontics is bricolage, is like a joke. But now, with the lingual orthodontic, we can treat every cases. I think will be the same with aligner. I hope. So, sorry. Let's go with clinical case. We see just a little clinical case. First, indication patient. 1 aligner every 15 days, typical, wearing 20 hours hoop on 24, and the step of aligner is every 10, 12 aligners. We prefer, we prefer take impression every 10 or 12 aligners, so more or less every 6 months. In this way, the setup could be more precise. I can control if the clinical process is really near to the setup, the provision of the setup. This is normally is that we do. And what I suggest, every 10, of course, if the case is easy, it's possible also to finish completely the case from start until at the end. But normally 10, 12 aligners. Okay, first case, easy. Crowding rotation, typical. Claudia, very typical case. Good alignment upper jaw. Crowding, mild crowding in the lower jaw. So, of course, OPT, X-ray, recorder, and with aligner, we join a perfect alignment. Of course, retainer. It's easy. 9 months of treatment. Very easy case. Other case, Francesco. This is a case from Dr. Alberto Casali. This is just a little bit different, because here the problem was the torque control, the torque changement of anterior area. So we use up grip, we change the torque, we align just a little bit, and this is good occlusion, good smile, and 8 months of treatment. Very good smile. Elisa. Other case, the problem here, this is a really typical case, ideal case, because we have a perfect first class. Just the problem is in an anterior area, upper and lower. With a good setup, easy case. Finish case, 9 months of treatment, 1 year later, the occlusion is much better. Perfect. Good smile. Diastema closure, other tema that often we use the aligner. Michela, you can see that the problem here is diastemas, and just a little bit we need intrusion for the deep bite, anterior deep bite. This is the final, close the space, just intrude the incisor, upper incisor. Before, after, 10 months of treatment. She's very happy, and a very good case. Other particular case, we talked before with doctor, I don't remember, I'm sorry, about the aligner in young people. Also, I think you also, yeah. No, but there was the, yeah. So we use, of course, it's necessary young people, but good young people. No? All right. Ludovica, for example, had this kind of problem. A diastema, incisor. The reason is the frenulum. So the surgeon make his work. And after, very easy, with the aligner, we close the space. This is an easy case, easy treatment. Imagine to put a classical braces for this case. I think we can call that over-treatment with braces, for me. Upper and 6 months of treatment. Good smile, she's very pretty. This is the same problem, but different reason. This is Paula. You can see that here we have a diastema because we have a big protrusion. You can appreciate the big protrusion here in anterior area. So here I need to close the diastema before the uprighting of lower incisor, and so to distalize just a little bit also the lower canine. I augment the overjet, and after I can close the upper incisor. For economical reason, the patient prefer upper ceramic, lower, of course, aligner. And so this is a combined or dual treatment. This is the final occlusion, just uprighting lower incisor and closure of the diastema. Before, after. 8 months of treatment. Good smile, and in comparison, very good smile. She's very happy. Other thema, this is a thema very, very important because really I think that our orthodontists, we can improve a lot the work of a prosthetic or surgeon implant. For example, look at this case, Nicola. Nicola has many problems, but for us is here, space. So he refused implant here, sorry. And so what do? We open completely the space, and with a setup just precisely the space for one incisor, and the prosthetic insert a Maryland bridge in anterior area, and of course implant in other side. Before and after. Before and after. 8 months of treatment. Stefania, similar problem, but different approach. Because here, we can close. I prefer close the space because there is a big protrusion, maybe because there isn't the pivot in posterior area. So the surgeon needs to put implant, but before we prefer to correct, of course, the occlusion. So we will help the occlusion better, the surgeon, the implant with the orthodontist. After, final occlusion, smile of the patient. 10 months of treatment. And so the two last, periodontal problem. Maura, look at periodontal problem, but the hygiene is perfect. The periodontist controlled everything, no pocket, so we can move the teeth. And just a note, it's fantastic the aligner with the periodontal problem because with the aligner, first, the setup can move in precise quantity how much move the teeth, 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters. And the second reason, when the hygiene is fantastic because, of course, the patient hit without appliance. And so she can clean very well. Fantastic for periodontist problem. So, before, after, 10 months of treatment. The last one, this is a particular case because crowding upper and lower, very important crowding in the lower incisor. So we decided to extract one lower incisor and use a lingual social 6 lingual appliance in lower, but with the use skeletal anchorage just to distalize a little bit the canine, so to have space to align the 3 incisors that there are. And with this skeletal anchorage, I limited also the braces because, of course, I don't need the braces more. Upper side, of course, aligner. Combination of treatment, dual treatment. Final occlusion, before, after, smile of patient. 10 months of treatment, not bad. So, the advantages from aligner, in this case Archangel, we know everybody the advantages. And the last but not least advantages is this aligner made in Italy. I'm sorry, but for us, for me, it's very important. Totally, completely made in Italy. So, thank you very much. And we see in 2 years. I don't know why, but we see other time. Thank you.